Boxing Hall of Fame. A long time coming. He will be leading Ryan Garcia into the ring. The esteemed trainer, the legendary, always looks impeccable from head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Joe Goossen. Joe, you have been a part of some massive events, but being here with your fighter, Ryan Garcia, ahead of his collision against Gervonta Davis, how's Ryan feeling, and what a moment for him in his career?
Ryan looks great. I mean, just watching him do that interview with you, he's got an aura around him right now. He's got the aura of a winner, of a star, of a guy who's on a mission. He worked so hard in this camp. I mean, I rated up there in the top 5 of all camps I've ever been in.
So of all the guys you've had, the Ruelas brothers and the litany of names, Diego Chico Corrales, you're saying that that's top 5 camps that you've ever dealt with a fighter?
Ever. The concentration, the dedication that he had for this camp was really pretty hard to imagine. Especially the last couple months. He's been very focused, losing the weight in the right way. The sparring has been going great. I mean, he really destroyed a lot of sparring partners along the way. But he's got that something special about him that's hard to define. He's got that it quality, but I can't see him doing anything other than winning this fight Saturday night.
How great is this fight for boxing? Because this is wonderful to see two guys in their 20s, both with knockout power, both with massive fan followings, risking their undefeated record and that O on the line on Saturday.
Well, you know, it's one thing to have two undefeated guys going at each other. It's another thing to have two undefeated guys that each individually can sell out 20,000 seaters. They both can do it. And not just that, they're both 5-star quality. I mean, they've got such amazing qualities to them. They're both very intelligent, fast, hard-hitting. They're knockout punchers, and they've got a great fan base. It doesn't happen too often. You get one guy normally in the dance, but to get two guys in a dance like this, it's the reason why we have the expectation and the interest in this fight is because the two fan bases are colliding here with two great fighters that they support. I'm really, if I were not working the corner, I would be very excited about this fight myself.
Joe, in all of your years of being involved in so many memorable confrontations, many people look at your fight against, and I attributed a couple of moments ago when Ryan was on stage, when you were in the corner, when Diego Corrales beat Jose Luis Castillo. How do you keep your composure? Because the leather will fly on Saturday. How do you maintain your poise, focus on the game plan, and not get wrapped up into the back and forth that we're likely to see on Saturday between King Rai and Tank?
That's a great question. If I thought about it, it would probably worry me some. The key thing is just to stick to what you're doing, stick to your job, know why you're there, why I'm there, and know that my main responsibility is guiding the fighter through the fight if he needs it. Sometimes your services aren't really that important in the corner. And then other times they become crucial, and you never know what you're going to get. But I just think that through experience and doing this over and over again, you know, just like a fighter gets used to going up in the ring. It's a nerve-wracking situation, but they know how to control it and eventually, funnel their energy, in the right direction. And I try to do the same thing. I really block everything out, and I just try to concentrate on what's in front of me. I've got tunnel vision at that point, and hopefully, God willing, I do the right thing for the fighter and keep him safe and inform him where he needs to be informed.
How much much have you and Ryan blossomed with your chemistry over the last few fights? Because you guys have been together for some time now, and I feel like the chemistry, not that it was bad at all, but I feel like it's just getting better and better, which is why you guys have been so successful during your run together.
Well, we got a great team, number one, right? You know, his father and mother are at the head of the table here. He's got Sip as a strength coach, our mid guy, Zamir. He's got Scotty Sullivan as the, kind of camp coordinator, and then myself, and then James Garcia. They're all integral parts of his camp, and we all, get along very well, and that's very important. I just say this, Ryan's an easy guy to deal with. So he's easy to get to know, he's affable and friendly, and works hard. So it makes my job easy. Now, I will tell you, once you start coming down the stretch here, Ryan starts getting a little bit more focused and into...
Meaner?
Oh, he's got a mean streak in him, let me tell you. Now, people, don't let that look fool you. He's got a mean streak a mile wide in him. In the best possible way, I can say that. He's highly confident and aggressive, and he's just got it all. I'm in awe of Ryan Garcia, to tell you the truth. He's a very special fighter, very special. They don't come along very often. I've been in the game for 53 years. He's got something I've never seen before in a fighter.
So what can fans expect out of Ryan Garcia on Saturday against Gervonta Davis on Showtime pay-per-view?
Well, I just think Ryan's going to bring it all together. He's going to use his intelligence, number one. You've got to stay relaxed, use your intelligence, follow the game plan, although game plans can switch at any given moment. So you've got to be able to adapt to anything that, goes against what you've been working towards. You've got to have a plan A, B, and C, basically, and we do. So, I just think you're going to see an extreme, athletic, dynamic Ryan Garcia Saturday night. And he's got a great fighter, Tank Davis, in front of him. He's a southpaw, which makes it more difficult. He's got 28 wins with 26 knockouts, I believe. Guys don't last very long with him. So, it's a tall order, but I just think Ryan has got everything it takes to win this fight.
Well, Joe, good luck to you and Ryan on Saturday against Gervonta Tank Davis. And hey, what a couple of months for you. You got this matchup on Saturday night with Ryan and Tank. And then in June in Canastota, you're going to be inducted in the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Following that of your late great brother, Dan Goossen, who was inducted last year. What a year it has been, and what a springtime and early summer it is for the entire Goossen family.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Ray, about Dan. Love my brother. We were great, had a great relationship. We started from the ground floor in 1980 with 10 Goose Boxing. He's in the Hall of Fame, and I'll be joining them, and that's going to be something that really is dear to my heart. And I thank Ed Brophy from the Hall of Fame, and I thank you for mentioning it, and I'm very excited about being inducted in June.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to the Hall of Famer, the lead trainer of Ryan Garcia, the famed Joe Goossen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring up a fighter who is really blossoming in the sport of boxing. He is really an exciting fighter. They absolutely love him on the East Coast.